Hi everyone! So yeah, if you guys hear the lots of wind and air conditioners and fans, I apologize. It's actually 88 degrees in this office right now. I don't know why it's so hot, but it is. So I turned the air conditioner on high, I turned the ceiling fan on, and I pulled the wall, like the standing fan out of the closet, and I turned that on too. I'm sweating my butt off. So if you guys hear the fans, I apologize. They are needed. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? What's up Galaxy, how are you? We are going to be pulling for Firefly and then we're going to be doing the story quest, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. Mic check is good. Just let me get that. Why is that not working? That's weird. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm just trying to figure out for some reason why my phone's not staying plugged in. That is so very weird. I would like it to charge while I'm streaming. Maybe if I flip it. Okay. Is it pop? No? No. Maybe. The light turns green for like a second saying it's charging, and then it turns off. So I think I broke my cord. Oh well. Let's get started. If my phone turns off, oh well. I'll figure it out later. Hi, how is everyone? In the game I'm playing, I'm fighting Thor. That's cool. Yeah, so first things first, we're pulling for Firefly. Not even gonna hesitate. I might break it up and turn it into its own video. I know I say that a lot, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. So I am gonna do an intro and an outro. We'll see if it happens, but let's go to Lucky Spot. Did you guys pull for Firefly? And if so, did you get her? Please let me know. If you got her, congrats. Aw, she's here. I'm so excited. This is really bugging me. Alright, hey everyone, it's Rain, and we are finally here pulling for Firefly. We have about 100 pulls? 100 pulls, I think. 102 pulls, yeah. So, we are going to be pulling for Firefly, and hopefully we can get her. I don't know what the pity is. I don't know what our pity is. Probably not very high. I would assume, yeah, we got Boot Hill. So, not even 4 pity. Hopefully we can win the 50-50. Firefly, please, come home. I do want her light cone, but I heard the Simulated Universe light cone is actually really good on her, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Good night, sleep dream. That's actually a good light cone. Especially for like Payla. Alright. Second pull. Damn. Fun fact, I was invited to a pulling party for Sam in the other Discord. That's cool. Congrats. Was it fun? And did you get her? Gallagher. I think, yeah, I have E6 Gallagher. Because of my Acheron pulls. Come on. Should I just brute force it? I'm in the lucky spot. Come on, Firefly. Yeah, I feel like she knows I'm pulling more for Sam than I am for her. I mean, I love Firefly. She's adorable, but like, come on. Sam. Oh my god. In the party, no? Am I just stupid, or do I not remember what this light cone I don't think I've ever seen this. It's not the first time I got it. This has probably been in the game the entire time, but I've just never seen it. Or paid attention. Alright. 6 10-pulls. Damn! Next one is soft pity though, so hopefully. Ah, come on, this is driving me crazy. Oh my god! What's up, Misha? Alright, this is it, guys. Can we win the 50-50? Can we win the 50-50? Come on. After making me go to pity, I better win the 50-50. Please. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look, guys. Destruction. We need destruction. It's the last one. Oh my god. Destruction? Let's go! Let's go. Oh. Oh, that scared me. Oh, that was terrifying. Alright, we got 2 10-pulls for the light cone. We can try. We can try. Are you kidding me? Please. Please. It's a 75-25. Please. Please. Come on. What's up, Thomas? How are you? We're looking for destruction. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, that was so lucky. That was really lucky. Alright, that was really lucky. Like, I know Ruan Mei is like really overpowered and like really amazing and great and everything, and I don't have her. But if I could pull on either of these banners, I would like another Firefly more. Bruh. Magic of strength, guys. You got it. I know. Like, I brute forced it. I just kept skipping. Hey, I haven't seen a Ting Yun in forever. Ooh, I'm actually like really close. I could save for another Bronya light cone. Bronya's is really good. I have Jepards. Welt would be good if I had Welt, but I don't have Welt. So what do I need? 7? For another temple, let's just do 8. Okay. One more temple. I can dream. Alright, that was it. Really lucky though. Really, really lucky. We ended up getting Firefly and her light cone. I had to go to pity for Firefly, but we did get her light cone. I can't build her yet. I don't have anything. I haven't really played Star Rail much since Withering Waves came out, so I have nothing. I might be able to level her up just a little bit.
The final stop is close.
Elden Ring DLC came out too? Oh. I bet you're really happy about that. Have you been playing it all day? This is a new boss? Temporary early access. Oh, is this in the new area or something? Okay. Let's see. Her skill and her ult are really important. I don't have these. Probably in the new area too. Okay, so we definitely got to do the quest before we can really build her. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't built Boot Hill yet either. And I feel really bad about it. But like I said, I haven't really been playing much.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose. We make the same choices.
But, Topaz is kind of up. Kind of. Ooh, speaking of Topaz, I should probably use that team. I haven't used that team, like, at all yet. Doo-doo. I think it's 5? No, it's 4. The follow-up team. Alright, so let's do the quest. I got all of her boss materials before she came out. Yeah, I did that for Adventurine and Acheron. But I've just been playing a lot of Withering Waves, so I just, like, didn't do it this time. Oh well. It gives me something to do this week. Alright, so where's the quest? There?
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
Oh, thanks, Nummy.
Ooh, free stuff.
I did not know Nummy could do that, by the way. That's actually really cool. Does he just lead you to every chest? You know what? I don't care. This is awesome.
Hard work pays off.
How did I not know that?
Wake up! Wake up!
Now I need to build Gallagher.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying
Is Gallagher
your butt.
good for her? I know you want to pair her with the Trailblazer. And a lot of people say Robin's pretty good for her too.
Are you okay?
So
Can
like
you hear me?
Trailblazer, Robin,
I didn't hear a peep from your room,
or
and
Ruan
it really
May.
freaked
I know
me
people
out.
use Ruan May instead of Robin. Am I dreaming? Whoa! This is conversation much deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over.
I turn that down a little bit. Oh, it's very loud.
Even though it's been a day, I still break into
Did
a
you not know
sweat
that?
when I
Yeah.
think about
I
it.
did not know that.
Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep.
The only
I
thing
was
I really knew about
traumatized
Topaz
and too
was
scared to even
her
close
follow-up
my
attacks,
eyes.
and she had Nummy,
Not if I
which
fell
is
asleep.
adorable.
I'd never wake up again.
What happened to the Stellaron?
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, I can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
Or that, you know, Sunday tried to, like, trap everyone in a dream forever.
Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Okay. The Elden Ring DLC costs $40. Ah.
After all this craziness,
I'm not gonna
nothing
lie,
is
I'm
better
probably
than
not
staying
gonna get
safe
it.
in reality.
Elden Ring made me throw so many freaking, like, tantrums, I guess you could say. It just made me give up so many times.
It's a massive airship.
It just made me so
and it's
angry.
Awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP
After I beat it,
guests
I
of
was
the
like, I'm
family
never
get to
picking
board
this
it
game up
and enjoy
again.
the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Button model? As in the button that Firefly was handing out?
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping.
Sparkle, not Firefly.
The ordinary
My
people
bad.
in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, the Charmony
those,
Festival
like,
was
buttons
attacked by
are
an
bombs,
unidentified
or
Stellaron and
who
came
knows
to a
what.
halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family,
Would that
are
even
dealing
affect
with the
people in the
aftermath.
dream? Because,
The
like,
family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Oh, okay. Hurry up then.
what? I thought I
Now,
was ready.
Can we go now? Yeah, let's go. We've...
My bad, I clicked the wrong one. Firefly!
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already
Interesting.
asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it.
She's so
But
much
just a
taller
heads
than
up,
Silverwolf.
You're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's
Can you guys
Firefly in the
believe
picture,
that
not Sam.
Firefly
That's gotta be a whole
is
new experience
older
for
than
you,
Nanook?
right?
After I watched that trailer where it like showed her and her squad fighting the swarm disaster, I was like I know she was like cryo-slept, so she didn't technically age in that time, but like still. She was born to fight the swarm disaster, and Nanook didn't become an Eon until after the era of the swarm disaster. So like,
Indeed. In Kafka's words,
I don't know, that's just crazy.
That's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel.
Samuel.
I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I heard the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
And you know how much Silverwolf loves to mess with the Genius Society.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens.
Fair.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you.
I've done that. I've already made up my mind on a topic and I've asked someone for their opinion, and I'll just straight up like not agree with it and do it anyway.
Anyway,
But I
Kafka
get
asked me
why
to
you would
pass
ask.
on this message. If you see
Like, is this
anything
like ask
fabulous
someone
in
like, is this
Penacony,
crazy?
get
Should I
one
do
from
this?
Me too.
You're
Just
obviously
swipe my
gonna do it
card.
anyway.
You know the
But
pin.
just to know.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
I mean,
Sure.
I actually
I'll
really
keep
like
an eye
SoulRayne's
out.
outfit, so
There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
no.
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
He's worried
Got
about
it.
her.
He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me.
It's so funny that
I
Blade
won't
actually
do anything
like
crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I
not
wanna
just
buy
like
some oat
cares
cake
about
rolls.
them, but he
I've
kind
had
of
a
like
cake roll
is
every day since I arrived in
overprotective
Penacony.
a little bit of
From the first
Firefly
day
and
till
SoulRayne.
last.
It's just kind of cute. He's like the overprotective older brother a little bit, but he's too edgy to actively show it. You know?
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Lady.
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
That's cute. Hey, Topaz.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I
Yes,
thought
they
they would
do.
choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
Have you guys tried the new simulated universe thing yet?
About this, Director.
The one with the persona
I've
menus?
asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family.
Alfalfa.
This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here,
I did.
Doesn't
Did
feel
you
serious
like it? What do you do in it exactly? Is it just another like harder simulated universe? Is there? I'm asking for a description. Was it fun at least?
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a
And
prelude.
it was fun. That's good.
Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious.
Oh, Jade.
Just tell everyone
Did you
on our
guys see
team
all
to
the
stay
hate
focused on their
from Jade?
tasks and not worry about
So
the
many
negotiations.
people were shitting on her on like Twitter and YouTube and Insta and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like everyone
Right. I'll do it right away.
is just shit talking Jade, and
Oh,
she's
and
not even
one
out
more
yet.
thing.
Like I get it. She was a slave owner. She enslaved people
Don't call
like
Miss
adventuring.
Jade
Like I get
Big
she's not a
Boss
good
in front of
person.
her, or there will be serious
But like,
consequences.
not
I mean,
every playable
really
character is a good
serious.
person.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
I mean, like, the Fatui in general and, like, Genshin aren't good people, but they're playable, and people go crazy for them. I don't know, I just love it. What is this? Is this Nami? Do I want to know what's going on here? I don't know if I do. Just moving on. Come back here.
None of the important figures
haven't
have
heard about it?
arrived
Yeah,
yet.
people are like, oh, she's...
Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
They're like blacklisting a character who's not even out yet just because... just because, like, the whole...
Aw,
she takes
are you
over
hungry,
planets
Numby?
and enslaves people, and she enslaved Aventurine, and everyone loves
Food in the
Aventurine, which I
dream.
understand, but, like, still.
Numby, catch!
Like, everyone is, like, screaming for Senora to be playable. They have been since the beginning of Genshin. And she is, like, a such worse character.
Oh, looks delicious, huh? Oh, I should have taken a bite first.
This is a rated T game, sir. So, stop. It's like I get it, but it's a fictional character and she's supposed to be like a villain. She's not supposed to be a good person. I guarantee you, people are still gonna
So
pull for
many
her.
buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Sparkle?
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Sparkle? Why do you have all the bombs?
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode!" Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Haven't the hounds caught the culprit yet?
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that.
Uh-huh. Sure, just float your own ego.
However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Is Gallagher still alive? Like, do we know that yet?
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't
I don't think we, like, actively seen him die, but I know he, like...
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
One of my favorite villains is Akechi from Persona. Adachi from Persona 4, and he's the villain. Who did bad things. Yeah, like, Akechi.
Hello. Could you tell me more
Persona
about the
5.
Radiant Felds?
I assume you are the ambassador of
He's
the
a
IPC
psychopath who's
Strategic
murdered and
Investment
murdered and
Department.
murdered for fun.
It's
and
my
he-
honor to assist
he
you.
laughed about it and really didn't give a shit. And
The
he's
Radiant
one of my
Felspar
favorite
is
characters in
owned by
fiction in
Mr.
general.
Odie Alfalfa.
head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant
Sometimes
amount
villains
in
are
building
just
this
written
luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has...
Oh, so it's owned by old Oti himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the
feel like
previous
Topaz just
reverberation
does
in the
not care.
Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily.
She'll be polite, but
Thankfully,
She doesn't
the
care.
factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking...
Well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary
they do need a new
tycoon
leader
like
now
him.
that Sunday is how to put this without sounding like I actively think he's dead, which I don't. Incapacitated?
Thank you for explaining matters to me.
In
Goodbye.
prison, maybe? They never said what happened to him.
Hello? The talent motivation
And then again, that whole
department?
Penacony quest
Again?
just kind of
Internal review?
Honkai Impact 3rd
Will
reference.
it ever end?
And there's just so many references to Honkai Impact 3rd in that quest, like Raiden reaching her hand down to catch us, and then Sunday falling at the end, and never finding out what happened, like Himiko did.
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves?
Damn.
I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Jade!
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam
Nami
Jade.
is like terrified
I'm honored
of
to have the opportunity to
her.
work with you.
Of Jade, but like Topaz like I don't know, it kind of like screamed like Topaz admires her, you know what I mean? Which is such a weird take considering how different Aventurine sees her. Which I get, Aventurine was like imprisoned by her. I don't know, I kind of figured that the way she acts, she would like isolate herself from everyone.
You're still so
Maybe
formal,
not.
aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits. before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with Old OT beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
True.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that
So they're
as
kind
the
of like
head of
trying
the
to do like a
Alfalfa
background
family,
deal here.
his actions suggest that the
Earn
five
the favor
lineages
of
might not be as united as the
the
oaths
guy
of
in
harmony
charge.
would suggest.
You know, and maybe he'll sell out Penacony easier kind of situation.
As long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, it's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the five lineages. It's just a
You know,
slogan
I never
now that
really
the Dream
noticed this
Master has gone.
about Jade's design. Like, I noticed this. The, like, Jade, circle here. O, whatever. The pendant. But she has a little jade on her hat and her earrings.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old OT's faction became the dominant force
You know,
in
fair,
Penacony.
Topaz has a giant topaz on
Even
her
if we
chest, too.
consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most
I just
senior
never noticed
among
all
all
the
family
little
heads.
touches of jade she had on her, too.
Yes. That's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
More jade. More jade.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
There goes Nummy. Oh, you know what I almost forgot to do? I'm really actually sorry about this because I wanted to do this. I haven't tried Firefly yet. Like, sorry to like break in the middle of the quest, but like I wanted to try Firefly so bad. And I forgot. Oh, her... She still has her sword. Little Power Ranger stance.
Firefly Type 4, activate!
Oh, they're dead!
In the mood for another beating?
Well, that was easy.
Firefly Type 4,
Firefly
activate!
type 4. Alright. Deals minor final damage on a single enemy. Consumes a point of the unit's HP. Energy deals fire damage. So her skill, even in its basic form, does consume her HP. Her ultimate advances units action forward 100%. Gains enhanced basic attack, enhanced skill, more speed, weakness, break damage. Holy shit. I heard her base stats were like really good already. With all of that stuff stacked on top of the advanced state, like, no wonder why everyone's saying Firefly is as good as Acheron.
Decided to play your ace, huh? Sam in position. Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Attack!
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
Oh, that was so cool.
I will fight for myself until
Their
everything
overlapping voice.
burns to ashes.
Their overlapping voice. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, look at that.
This is more than a battle. I shall set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Enemy
The mood is
targets
set
detected.
just right. Let the show begin!
Sam all the way in the back.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I wonder what her basic is. Never mind, that was really cool.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Commencing support.
Fight to live!
Let's improvise.
I know she gets
Join the battle.
enhanced damage bonus when she hits enemies with like certain debuffs. Special debuffs, I think. Which would be the super break
Sam,
by the
awaiting
Harmony,
orders.
by the Harmony MC. But I think other characters with them are Ruan Mei, because she has that like pedal break effect.
Detonate!
Enemy targets detected.
Step up, let's see. Sam in position. Attack!
Who else? Who else has the special debuffs they can put on enemies? Oh, Jade. She's not out yet, though. And Nami went all the way up here? He did. Where are you going now?
Oh, free stuff.
I'm trying to think of who else has like special debuffs.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar.
Be playable.
Smart and charming
Be
ladies.
playable. Oh my, I would play the little old leprechaun man all the time.
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Like, hold it, like... Obviously he's a different race, or whatever. So we might actually get characters like that, like dwarf kinda characters, maybe later on, but like still. There's just certain characters in Star Rail that don't look like NPCs at all.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
Is there any
problem
actually
at
like
all,
old
Mr.
guys
Alfalfa.
in any of Hoyo's
It's my
games
honor
that
to
are
meet you
playable?
in person. You may not be aware, but
That actually look
the book
old.
Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead.
Yeah.
Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired
fall
guy
into
who's
the
not
IPC
showing up, for
hands?
example. He
Is
put in
Sparkle
great
gonna
effort
nuke the
and
place?
almost got himself killed. But
Is it gonna
what was
stay
it all
in
for?
Penacony's freedom?
Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know
There
much
is a
about
dwarf playable
Penacony.
character, I will say Roggen Stone.
Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our
Jade's gonna kill a man.
P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
With all the clover patterns all over him, I'm gonna say
You
more
use
he's
the
on the
term
leprechaun
real,
side of
Mr.
thing than
Topaz,
dwarfs, but...
Let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing.
Is anyone
and
else getting,
going
like,
public.
assassination plot plans from
Going
this?
public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Okay.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa
wanted the Oak
family
family
will
gone too.
publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Damn.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
I feel like the fact that he just came out and started
Indeed.
talking to them about it
We need
was
some
stupid.
time to digest such a wealth of information.
Because now he gave them time to
I suggest
plan.
we conclude the first half
Yes,
of our
this could
conference,
scare
Mr.
them off,
Alfalfa.
but now...
Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond
Now I
on
feel
behalf
like
of the IPC
they have time to
later.
counteract it before the meeting, you know what I mean?
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
I just felt like this whole situation was kind of dumb. Don't give away your plans to the enemies before...
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think
Not
the followers
the
of the
IPC.
Harmony are completely innocent victims.
I don't
in
know
all
about
of
you
this.
guys, but I feel like
For
the
reasons
IPC
unknown,
is...
they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation
Yes.
about their motives.
They take over planets in blah 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 blah, mainly for money and profit and all this kind of stuff, but they do bring order and law, and like I get both sides. They clean pollutions of worlds, they give people jobs, they give people opportunities, but they are still technically owning everyone on the planet and the planet itself. Like I get both sides, but I just, the way the IPC does things, it just makes me like, ugh, you know what I mean? I just really can't stand a lot of the IPC methods and the IPC like in general. So like, I mean, freedom for Penacony.
If either the family or
Like I
IPC
said, I don't know about
were
you
to
guys, like I
assume
feel like a
full
lot of people
control
are
of
just like,
Penacony,
well,
it would
Topaz and
return to
Aventurine
its
are in the
previous
IPC, so they're
illusory
not
dream
that
of
bad. And I'm just
hedonism,
like, they're pretty
and
bad.
the efforts of those previous nameless would
They're
once
not
again
straight out
go to
villains.
waste.
They're just a business in a way.
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion. After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
So, Sunday's alive. Just probably arrested. Good to know.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Crows were dead, yeah. And what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial.
So he's alive.
As for further
Let's
details,
go. Maybe he'll
the
break out of
family would
prison
rather
and be
not disclose
playable.
them.
I can dream. I'm so upset that, like, seriously, it's a Cocolia situation all over again. A lot of people loved Cocolia, but they killed her off and didn't make her playable.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. quite different from the truth. This appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream.
I forget how to say her name.
Here's a toast.
Soy Beja.
3 glasses
Soybena?
of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Love her design. Forget how to say her name. Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
Sophie?
We'll stay a bit longer, but
Sophie?
not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something.
Soban?
Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to...
You doing, March?
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. Sounds terrifying.
Could it be a terrorist? Could it be a terrorist attack? Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that?
Honestly, I know this sounds awful, but if someone handed me a button, I probably would have pressed it before I read any note. Even after reading it, I probably still would have pressed it just to see. Oh, that sounds awful, but like, you can't put a button in front of me and expect me not to press it.
By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
Would you press the button?
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Bruh. Would you press it though? Like if someone handed you just handed you a button, would you press it? Even if it didn't have like the note, would you press it?
Ready to mix your drink?
Let's mix the drink.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends?
Talk to March. Oh, they're right here.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
But what about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it.
No, you wouldn't.
However,
seriously, if someone had just handed you a button,
it's crucial that we soon return
and there
to
wasn't a
inform
note
Pom-Pom
that said it would
about,
blow up all of Penacony or
nameless.
anything like that, they just handed you a button, would you press it? Completely different situation. If someone just handed you a big red button, would you press it? I would. No hesitation.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Oh.
No related records exist in the databank. But I have a theory.
Seriously?
The hidden dangers of the Order have
Well,
always
Galaxy,
been
you
within
seem like
the
a very
Harmony.
suspicious person then.
And this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Gotta be more trusting of people.
Like I said,
you don't
we'll go
know
and
if it's
see.
always gonna be a terrorist bomb
Once we've
attack
packed
or
everything,
whatever.
we should head to our next destination.
For all you know, it could have been a good thing.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him.
Yeah, no. I have a feeling she's gonna...
However,
gonna
facing
somehow get him out of
punishment
jail.
from Harmony is inevitable.
Don't know how.
He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Fair.
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the
I'm still
Order
so
has been
salty I
hiding
don't have
in
Welt.
plain sight under
He is
the
the
guise
only
of
standard
the
character
Oak
I don't
family,
have.
using the
I've gotten
Stellaron's power
Bailu
to strengthen their
twice,
hold on the
Japard
Sweet
3
Dream,
times, Bronya
which
3
eventually
times,
resulted in disaster.
Himiko once. No Welts.
That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter. Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways. The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
I mean, like, I guess? Like, if the IPC takes over, it would still be better than it returning to, like, a prison planet. You know what I mean? Like...
Ready to mix your drink?
I don't know.
Before we start,
Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong one.
Ready
No, I
to
was
mix
ready.
your drink?
I talked to him already.
Before we start,
Yeah,
all
no
right,
problem. Let's
as
go.
you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet?
Ooh. I think
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly
Bitter drinks are good,
viscous
but, like,
sweet taste.
For a victory drink, I'd rather have a sweet one.
However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Select a mini wine glass. Okay. Less ice. Yeah, I've done this in forever. And this one, 2 dream jams. And a sweet milk cream. And select an ornamental bird. Okay. That was insanely easy.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will
he
spread
is
far
gone?
and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
So, Gallagher is gone? She used one of her own emojis. That's adorable.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know.
We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. And embark towards our tomorrows.
Ooh, back to Jade.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I
Is
didn't
he,
expect
though?
him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Who?
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Oh.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's obvious.
Literally just
But what
a
I
casino
truly
planet.
wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself to finish this gamble.
And it paid off.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations.
So where the
That's
cornerstones
why
are,
I'm
they
willing
can
to stake my
see
topaz
through the
stone to cover
stone?
for you. It's like
Or is that like a figure of
one
speech?
big elaborate game of chess.
Because it seemed like she
Once
actually
that
meant
kid
like
sets his mind to something,
she
nothing
could
can
see
stop
through
him.
her stone.
Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin?
Oh, she's here?
She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar. Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
I really didn't expect
How
to see
about
her
you?
here.
Have
Not
you
with her
spoken
brother
with
just
Mr.
being
Alfalfa?
arrested. Is this Sparkle?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now.
I think that's why I love
well,
Sparkle so
Miss
much.
Robin?
You never know who she is.
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family.
Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
Down the
I
gutter.
believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the radiant feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction.
Honestly, I'm
by bidding
under
farewell
the
to the
impression
past,
that if they
can
don't
we
like
actually
wrap
sail
up
into
these
the future?
negotiations, the planet's gonna
There
go
are
under
no
a war.
permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
You can tell
See
who
you
sparkles
later, Miss Jade.
sometimes, yeah. But not always. Like, they'll definitely give you hints and stuff sometimes, but like, it's not always that straightforward.
There's a good child. Do as you're told. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz says something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right?
Yeah, but
Now
he
we
gave
can
away his
speak
entire
frankly and
plan
openly.
right before the
Do you
actual
believe
meeting.
what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So,
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now,
Damn.
I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Damn.
interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours?
Damn!
With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping
That
you on a
doesn't sound
tight
like a
leash.
threat. That sounds like she will do it.
However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers.
Yeah,
I understand your concern, and I have a solution
More
for that.
casinos
too.
all over the galaxy.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However,
Yeah,
as
might as well
their
just accept
chosen
so
one,
Penacony doesn't, you know,
I still need one final
crumble.
answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
Yeah, because
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite
The
thing,
IPC
and the
is all about
universally
money. They don't
recognized
care about
currency among the stars. The IPC
eons
has
or
the
anything
power
like that.
to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Damn.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Especially with the fact that they're the ones
Our
that make the
intention
credits.
is to establish enduring preservation. So I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution.
They're their own
See
order.
if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Who? Oh. Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
Confusion tripled.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
Why do we
While
want
this
to share?
decision isn't finalized yet, We are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze.
Just because of the money?
While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds.
Eon of Order? Sure,
Of
go
course, all cooperation is based on one
Do you
premise.
think the IPC
The
is
path
trying
of
to
harmony
make
in
a
Penacony
new
must
Eon of
not
Order,
be
or
distorted
what?
again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
What's your theory? Welcome to my... Whoa.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and take over. I won't be...
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be
She
able
just
to
doesn't
wrap
wanna do
things
the
up
work.
quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course.
Was that her
there
real
won't be
name?
any problems. And please,
I know they changed
give
their
Diamond
names
my
when
assurance.
they become one of the Stonehearts.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done,
Ooh, maybe
it's time for me to indulge in my own
your theory is
little
that
hobby.
Diamond will become the Eon of
You want to
Order.
open a Bon and Jade exchange
Ooh,
branch on this ship
interesting.
too?
But
Opportunities like
doesn't-
this don't come around often. Just look at the
that would
guests
make
on
sense
the
because if
ship.
someone who follows
They're
the path
surely
of
holding
order
a wealth of valuable
can
treasures.
still become the
Well,
next Eon after
I'll
the
take my
original has
leave.
fallen.
A pawn shop can't run without a boss.
So
See you around, Topaz.
once an Eon is
I
dead, we
have
know the
one
past
more
still
question
exists,
for
and
you,
someone
Miss
else can
Jade.
become the Eon. So
Go ahead.
yeah, I could see it, especially with
That
how
dose of bitter
their
poison.
organization works.
I'm curious as to how you found this information.
But
I
what
didn't
would happen
find
if
the
there was another
information.
Eon of Order,
It
though?
came to me.
We
It was
already know
from
that the paths of
a lady
of
concerned with the
Order
future
and
of the
harmony like intersect. Would the new Order Harmony try and devour the Harmony Eon before the Harmony Eon devoured it? I don't know. Well, that could be interesting.
In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony.
Oh, he's a emanator of preservation. But then he would be on the path of preservation, which means he couldn't become
You see,
a
that's
harmony
what
or an
investment
order,
is all about.
right?
The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a
I can
little bit of
see the
nourishment to take root.
baseline plot to that,
And then
but like at
after,
the same time, if
all we need
if
to do
he's
is
a
wait
part of the
patiently.
preservation or an emanator of preservation, like I don't know.
Like right now, for example.
Don't know about that one.
It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Firefly.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever.
She literally just snuck in, didn't she? Oh my gosh. What is with her and sneaking in places? Sorry, I spilt my water. I had to grab a towel real fast and clean it.
So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Jade, right?
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Do we get to play as Firefly? We get to fight as Firefly. That'd be even more fun. Whoops. Ooh, Robin.
Is that him?
Wow, him.
Vanished in the blink of an eye.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony.
That's sweet.
Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right?
Oh, so
I
not
heard she
good.
offers
Okay.
special services there. I've marked
I was
the
a little
pawn shop's
confused because
location on
Jade
your
was talking
device.
about it.
Please feel
Kinda got
free to
backwards
check it
in my
out.
head, I guess. I thought she was talking about like running
Lady
it, but she must have
Bonajade.
been talking about going.
I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Welcome to my world. I want that chest, but every
Welcome
time
to
I go in
Bonajade
here,
Exchange, Radiant Feldspar Branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Aw. That was really cute though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Don Hong something better Jaber try.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
Uh.
Don't dare embarrass me.
ordering you while you're on your date.
You stupid little girl.
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh?
What is happening? Why? Why am I doing this in the middle of a main quest? Is this the event? Are they advertising the event with the main quest here?
I won?
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Okay, crazy pants. Literally, that girl's like losing her mind.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
So, go back down here. What did she give up to get that, though?
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
So, will you go out with me?
I will.
I know they're not
Really?
children, they're aliens,
I mean,
they're much,
really?
much older than they look, but it's still very strange to see children buying each other jewelry.
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that him?
Why? Why? Why, Soul? Why? I would totally do that too, so I understand, but like, why?
Chirp.
No, he's such a moron.
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Still funny though.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
And they just sold their soul to the
But-
sexy snake lady.
I just don't understand.
Who might be
How
the devil.
did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Watch yourselves.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer, so I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they
Satan.
develop
She
their
just
own
is
desires.
Satan.
It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In
Devil
the
and
end,
Prada.
I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And
Good to
patience
know, though.
happens to be one of my greatest strengths.
I guess I
So
understand
now,
why she uses the contract.
Do you
and
understand
the kit
what you
now.
must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as
Firefly.
AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However,
Soldiers that would
you
die.
are different.
And we're
You're
born
now
to
a
fight.
Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining.
The last one is
That's all I can say for now.
Easy the save
I
them?
see.
What?
It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction.
Like I kind of figured, but like confirmation so randomly. I mean, I kind of figured Elio was either going to be an emanator of finality or maybe, you know, finality. Well, maybe not finality itself. I kind of always just assumed Elio was a emanator of finality. And that's how he knows everything that's gonna happen. Because if you guys don't know how the emanators of finality work, they live their life backwards. If that makes sense. So they start from finality and continue on. So like, the first time you meet them is the last time they'll meet you. If that makes sense. It's very confusing. And I kind of just always assumed that's how he knew what was gonna happen. Or whatever. But like, damn. Like, confirmation that Stellaron Hunters actually do follow finality.
I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room.
Silverwolf.
If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same.
What does that
However,
mean?
unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
The 10 Stonehearts. We're actually getting a look at them. He looks really cool. Twin-tailed child in the back. Oh my god. There's just gonna be a little kid with a gun running around murdering people. Mysterious guy in a hood. Maybe like quiet or shy girl. I'm assuming this just represents Diamond. We're not even getting a glimpse at him, unlike the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yeah, Diamond 10.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
The long earrings and open collar, you know what kind of person this guy's gonna be. Psycho kid. Honestly, I'd probably pull
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be
These two
filled
are
from
so
the
off to the
outside.
side, I feel like we're never gonna meet them.
So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
Kinda does. Not like a
I
kid
understand.
kid.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate
But
answer.
do you guys like know like
I said, patience
like
is
the
one of my
anime
greatest
like
strengths.
shorter character that everyone says looks like a kid? There's always the craziest one in the room and a little too stab happy. You know that trope? That's the kind of like I just don't know the name for it. The babyface murder happy child. That's not really a child.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
And
Turns
back
out,
to Trailblazer.
the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Oh my god, he's so talkative. Bountiful harvest. Boot Hill and adventure?
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too.
Have you heard that?
Long time no
Koyo
see,
is
friend.
hiring people who worked on MMOs? I did not. I wonder why. But then again, with how many new games they've been pumping out recently, it doesn't really surprise me. What are you guys whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
Where are you? You sure left in a hurry, adventurine. I'd like to help you. I'd like to thank you for all your help in the battle, cowboy. What were you guys chatting about?
No problem. And punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback.
The game is based on the
Reckon you'll
Honkai
meet
IP.
quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey.
Imagine being able to
Do
like
me a
make
favor.
your own character
Pass
and then
on my
like play through a
regards,
Hoyo
will ya?
game. That'd be fun. An RPG too. Oh.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside,
An MMO
I
one.
think I did a pretty good job at achieving this.
Cause like an
While you were at
online
Dreamflux
Hoyo
Reef,
game
we
would
were
be
actually close by.
intense.
We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider.
Oh,
This
right.
flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Why do you gotta flirt with every sentence, Adventurine?
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Where are you going now? Not me. He just ditched me. It's like, I'd much rather have this treasure up here. He was so happy too. He's like, yeah, I found it. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, there's someone else to chat with back here? Oh, Ratio, what's up?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Why don't I
No
care
wonder
that you're
that
such a
gambler
dick?
likes you so much.
Usually when people are such big assholes in these games, I'm like, you're my least favorite character, I hate you. But why do I freaking love Dr. Ratio? Is it just because he's hot? It's probably just because he's hot.
The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs.
Dr. Ratio was a girl, I'd be calling him a bitch.
Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
Okay. How do you rate Adventurine?
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective,
I will
adventuring
help
isn't
him
what we
murder a
call
man. I'm
an
okay
ID
with murder
student.
if it's
Yet
revenge
he's
murder.
also not
Let's
utterly
go,
obtuse.
Boot
Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie. Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning.
Okay.
The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the Guild.
Okay.
Saying
shit, I
such a
clicked the
thing
wrong
merely indicates
one.
that you have not the principle of
I don't want to
balancing
hear it
work
again.
and relaxation.
I don't want to hear it
is
again. I hope you
Then
enjoy the
you'll-
festival. Goodbye. He went on a rant and lectured us at the same time.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again.
Dead tired? I'm in the mood for a job change. Life is as wonderful as ever.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand.
And scooped up the glory.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
I want to ask you a question about that transform. Are you also able to transform yourself?
Transform? What are you saying?
Adventurine.
Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Adventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there's no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts as cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Belobog.
Why?
If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Oh no, what does that mean? Oh, Jade.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is March 7th.
No problem. Let's just use this name. So, Mr. March 7th, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Make Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Revive Akafili.
Oh, this is your wish.
Doesn't even blink. Damn.
Sounds simple enough.
She does not have
Very
a sense
pragmatic.
of humor.
Then, let's discuss the cost.
I'm listening.
To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
Sounds easy enough. What animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Ah. It seems that lady is not without a sense of humor. You have to admit her skill at using dark humor is surprising even to yourself. Hopefully there's a scissors on the express.
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
Topaz party is gonna be a pet safari. LOL. I can see it.
Hard work pays off.
She just like kind of collects all the cute animals, so I can see it. Let's grab this. I didn't even take 2 steps in and Nummy's like, I found one. Argenti. Is he gonna have voice lines this time? He doesn't! Wait, why isn't Argenti getting voice lines anymore? Could they seriously not get his voice actor back? That's sad. I loved Argenti.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Gumby go crazy. I know. What's up, Pom Pom? How are you?
Hi! We meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You saw me?
Yes! It's just, I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
I still can't believe the Trailblazers
Two
straight up
murder
went up to
cases,
Jade, a
showdown with
lady
the
he
IPC's
did not know.
ambassadors, the legacy
It was like,
of the nameless,
my name is
and
March
a remnant
7th.
of the Order who wishes to
Make the
replace
Nook
an
bow down to
eon-created
me.
paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream.
Dude has
It's truly been
no
quite a
shame, and I
vacation.
love it.
It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult
That's good to hear.
problems. Congratulations!
Are
After
you
the
pulling
Charmony
for
Festival's opening,
Firefly Pom Pom?
will you
And
guys
if
be
so,
leaving
did
again?
you get her? I don't know where our next destination will be.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me
Firefly
that
should
this
join
journey
the
will
crew.
tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for so, I'll pay extra
Like, I
attention
know
to
she's
any
close
leads
with
that
the
will let me
Stellaron
live
Hunters,
on.
but after she's freed from the script, she should just
This
join
trip
the
to
crew.
Penacony is no different.
Honestly, that'd be awesome. No wonder why you were interested in investigating the Watchmaker.
Yes, sadly, I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Lana Jade Exchange belongs to her.
We just
She
talked to
told
her.
me her price. But
Did you take the deal?
no. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I
Nope,
want to
I'm gonna
live
be
on.
saving. Who you saving for?
But what fate owes
You
me,
saving for Jade or
I
one of
want
the
it
new
paid
5 stars
back.
coming next patch?
not passed on.
Or
no
is there
one
someone
else should be
specific you're
involved
saving
because
for?
this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
I never felt hurt by that.
Really? Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Fair.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
Can we just
I
throw
can't
them off the
believe they
ship?
chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet.
However you
We
spell
will
her name.
meet again.
I wasn't able to get her. Aw, that's sad.
I
But good
hope
luck.
she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine.
Yeah, she could just suit up and punch him in the
I'll
face.
send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
The Charmony Festival finally begins. Here we go, everyone. Why do you keep going in the water? What's in the water? Are you just wanting to watch the other Nummy's bone? Is that it? What's in the water? Like, he literally just comes in and watches them.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk? Let's keep walking.
Oh, no.
Let's take a seat. Everything is settled.
I thought it was like there might be someone else.
I've done enough walking.
But no. It's me, Firefly. I got it all handled. Don't worry. I didn't do anything rash. I just hid myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. Huh.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Here we go.
It's Miss Robin!
Is she actually gonna sing?
Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin!
Marry me.
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
She has a whole album. If she doesn't sing, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos.
Like, the festival finally is starting.
It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
Yay! Clap, clap.
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale.
If they're not gonna like tell
Factions
people
from across the cosmos
what
in
actually
attendance.
happened, aren't they gonna ask why
Not only that,
Sunday's in prison?
The customary
and he's
opening
not showing
ceremony
up to any
held at
more
the Penacony Grand Theater
duties or anything?
has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and
She better
deepest
sing?
appreciation
Yeah, she
for
should.
OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 hours. Thanks
Okay.
to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external
What is
factions,
that? Is that a lobster?
we've finally gotten the dreamscape
Or an
back
octopus?
on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Aw.
In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companion.
At least they're like bringing
who
him
taught
up
us
too.
through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today
Like,
is
not just
deeply
thanking us
rooted in the
for our
trailblazing ethos
contribution
the
to like
Watchmaker
continuing the
planted
Charmony
within us.
Festival, but also thanking
Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit
Misha after
can
his
we
sacrifice
fulfill our
and stuff.
mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
We haven't even been mentioned yet.
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
You know what? Fair.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
Oh my god.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express.
Wait, what?
An eager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these
in
brave
the
and
dreamscape?
dauntless Nameless.
Doesn't that mean it's just a fictional ship made of like data and dream mush inside of people's dreams?
And now, I propose a toast.
I guess
harmony,
it kind of means like we'll
to
get
the
the profits
Trailblaze,
from people
to the
coming on the
future
Feldspar.
of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
Is she not gonna sing?
To make a decision like that.
They've been talking
This
about her
little bird
performance
is no
at the
less
Charmony
capable than
Festival
her brother.
since the beginning of Penacony.
As well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship.
Oh no!
You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Sparkle!
There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Report the situation about the bomb. Oh, do you guys hear Sparkle's theme in the background? But it's like on a music box. Do 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 do. Explain. It's just so creepy with the music box. Do 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 do. What the fridge is going on, you guys? That sure is hard work. It's one of the 999 dolls. Good luck. Everyone, please don't make a comment about this to cause unnecessary panic. Yeah, obviously. The beauty du monde. Wanna bet he will survive this? Okay, Dr. Ratio left the chat.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Oh. Find all 999 dolls. Are you kidding me?
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little... What? No, this is called foreshadowing. All right, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. 5, 4, 1.
Where's the 2?
Is it really that important? I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising, shocking, horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really ought to learn how to win a girl over.
Okay. You're in here too? simple, but I found 131 bombs that aren't real bombs. The masked fool really knows how to pull a stunt. Keep it up, everyone. I found
At least I
one.
made some progress. Gotta keep working.
I found one. Black Swan found 131. Okay. Show off, I guess. Here you go, Nummy.
We meet again. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn.
Can we just throw them off the ship when we find them? Do we need to talk to them?
Right. It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, mister.
She's putting on a whole play with these dolls, isn't she?
Run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that the first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case.
If this doesn't end
Found
with
a
us
hammer,
actually
a
fighting
doll,
Sparkle,
and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results showed it's a red herring. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke. Those are all the details. The way I see
you're
it,
literally
there
just
must be a
word
link between
vomiting
these two cases.
at this
I trust
point.
in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding? Wrong. Oh, but seeing as you.
Dadgum woo-a-boo, I give up. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. Haha, haha, haha. And that's after I got help from the hounds and that man with the plaster head. Who knows when they'll find them all, if we look for them all ourselves. That's a shame, knowing that the fools have it. I'm afraid we're going to have to be filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret, the beauty will guide us. I found two. They just love showing us up, don't they? Can I just, like, push it? Stare back. Can you speak, please? Continue to stare back. Keep staring at it. That worked. Okay. My friends, I bring the saddest of news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is escalating danger. I found 145 adorable dolls, but I thought they were the fool's bombs. If this is really not a trial of elation or something, no matter. What, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can... Oh my god. Mr. Argenti is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Okay. I was not reading that. I love Sparkle's theme, in all honesty. It's really, really catchy. Oh, the factory facility below. Oh, this. So, the front of the ship. I think we got that one, and yeah, we got this one. This one was on the side. We got that one. That one's in the back. Okay, so we need to head to the dining. Okay, and get that one. And then there's one by the bird. Okay. So, according to... Okay, we're like here, so we need to go up another room. So, like, in there. And there should be a doll over here.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the Director Doll. I often use this name in film credit. If you didn't know, I'm the one. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
Right now, I just want to defuse the bomb and advance the plot.
Really? You really have no questions? Okay then. What a pity. Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with the beautiful memo keeper.
Dr. Edward.
You haven't seen it yet?
Okay. So if they're not a bomb, they're a harmless chatterbox. Got it. The IPC Special Investigation Team is wrapping up here. We found a total of 329 dolls, but no bomb. Thought I'd drop the update with you guys. Even you guys can't do anything about it? Holy forkin' shirt balls. This is gonna be a killer. Don't give up. We're so close to 999. How do we know that she actually told us the truth about how many bombs there were? There's probably 1,000. And the actual bomb is just that missing one. The express crew is also about done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be talking to the team, evac team now. Good luck, everyone. Okay.
So you found me.
It's a doll. You're a bomb?
What? You can't tell? I'm the origami doll, wait. Actually, there are 998 more dolls that can pack a punch just like me on the Radiant Feldspar. Wait. Please call them back to the Golden Sparkle Tree. As for that
So they're all bombs except for one?
Don't interrupt me.
What? Good news. We found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're just also dolls. What's going on? Is the girlie pulling the fast one on us? I knew it. Gray hair, Miss Sparkle is pleased. Alright, enough with the jokes. Miss Sparkle says the message is super important. There's actually 1,000. I called that. Marge
Not
is
much
fuming.
time left. I hope I make it.
Run, run. I know it's not actually a timer, but it does feel kind of urgent, doesn't it? Load faster, game. Open the doors. Is that it? Right there?
Oh, by the laughter. To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. Honestly, my dear Mr. Gray Hair, you're just like that ferocious pangolin in Madame Susan's bedroom.
Who's Madame Susan? Enough talk, let's defuse the bomb.
Keep your shirt on. A watched pot never boils, miss. I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. The scoundrel who wants to become this evil city has fallen into depravity. As the sheriff doll, I cannot quietly stand by and do nothing. And now, only this imaginary neutron bomb can completely cleanse Sparkle City of your ilk. If you wish to defeat me, you'll have to face off against the great Sparkle's dogs. They're my fiercely loyal companions, and you'll...
Okay. I'm so scared.
Resonate all together.
Test. Fail.
Let the valuation begin.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
This.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Mediocre.
Watch your head.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
Hedge your bets. All in.
Your answers? A test. Fail.
Listen to the final...
I was really hoping there was a second wave. Sounds like it's joking. Okay. Well, it wants us to go talk to Firefly. Does she have the last doll? Did she find it?
Is that Firefly?
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
It was in the water! That's why Numby kept going in the water! Numby knew the entire time! How? That's such a... Damn. That's so cool. How's the bomb situation?
Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique.
Is it? Because
As if
you're
it's
in a
been
dream.
locked by some mysterious
Can't you
path
just...
force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
I don't understand dream logic. So, in a dream bomb inside a dream world on a dream ship, if it blows up, you couldn't just dream the ship back? Would it actually destroy the actual dream? I don't understand logic, but okay. Mommy, I don't want to die. We'll just have to find that person.
It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly.
We'll just punch her in the face. Is there another way?
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams.
I swear to God, if they kill Firefly after traumatizing me in the first quest,
I think this moment heralds the third time.
She better not die. Like, the third death better not be an actual death. I swear to God, if they kill off Firefly.
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
But you? Yeah, what about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely.
Maybe?
At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet.
If they seriously pull off a second traumatizing event with Firefly...
Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death...
I don't know what I'll do, but I'm gonna be very upset.
Deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
He's actually
we
praying.
have this right, don't we?
Well, Robin's singing. This is very sad music.
Since
I'm
you
gonna
care
fucking
so
kill
much
Sparkle.
about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
What the shit?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless
She's fine.
if the
It's
result
alright.
was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
Acheron? Oh, she was at their graves.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life.
Thought I added on my bed.
Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
How did we know she was here?
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
Say goodbye to you.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Oh, we have to say goodbye to Mikhail too. Is this Gallagher?
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
I think it's for Gallagher.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too?
Yes, it did. It very much did. It was hinting that the fact that the 13th card in the tarot deck is the death card, and he controlled the death in the dream, that monster thing. Which I thought was really clever.
Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound, to the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
Oh, that was funny. But that was his whole thing.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
Before we continue, doesn't that just scream Kingdom Hearts? Like that whole line. Especially like the letter Sora got at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 from Kairi. How many drinks
Brooklyn
do we have?
Tiernan, Rosalina Jane Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream, to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Time to say goodbye to Misha.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like the
Astral
biggest fan of
Express.
Misha, but that still kind of got
To
me a little
Penacony's
teary-eyed.
past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all
March
the
is
sad
getting
and
really
happy
profound,
memories.
which is very odd because March is usually
Every
the
day
comic
that we're
relief.
used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
Time will wash everything away, so treasure the present.
I know. But the thing that I can't get out of my mind is the present. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
I could understand, but I'd feel mixed too.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end.
And the trailblaze
And what
will
Mr.
never
McHale
end.
has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is
I
what
guess that's a good way of putting
trailblazing
it.
is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
Don Hong would be the one to have dad jokes.
But before that,
He'd say it so
we still have a
deadpan,
long
too.
way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Say goodbye to Acheron, optional. It's not optional. If you didn't say goodbye to Acheron, you're a monster.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you? Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the
Bullshit, they
trailblazing
will.
expedition ahead is always full of unknowns.
Raiden May
My
is
blade is
literally
sharp enough to
Hoyoverse's
sever
favorite
fate.
character they've ever made.
As long as we maintain our original resolve,
She'll show up again.
I believe there will come a day where we will meet again. Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if it wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility. That is true. Our memories make us who we are. And all memories originate from the now. As for the future, it's already taking root in the now, isn't it?
We may never meet again. Say, yes, we have.
Come to think
I'm
of
planning
it,
on picking all the options.
didn't even get a chance
so,
to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
Device 9. I should be on my way.
We both still have our own paths to walk. So let's forge ahead. Hopefully, if we meet again, it'll be beneath clear skies.
I mean, it is possible that we have met before. We both don't have memories of before. So, I mean, yeah, it's possible. Alright, guys. We are leaving Penacony. The Penacony story arc is officially over. Which is so crazy. Like, I know the technical finale of the Penacony arc was last update. This was kind of just the filler chapter to get us onto the train and leave and stuff like that. So it didn't have to be big and epic and crazy like the last chapter. But Sparkle and the bombs and then wrapping it up so fast, I don't know. That just felt like kind of half-assed. But like I said, it didn't have to be big and epic. It was a good ending. I actually liked this goodbyes more than I actually liked the quest, not gonna lie. But after how amazing the last chapter was, I'm not gonna complain.
Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
And you missed the optional scene. I thought I clicked
Still
them all.
better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
What happened? Is March picking on Pom Pom again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom Pom? We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom Pom so sad before.
The conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad.
Just learned about your friend's death, though. You're okay to be sad.
Just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel.
Can it run out of fuel?
Pom Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
Poor Pom Pom.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out.
I don't think I've ever heard Pom Pom speak this
Everyone,
much.
could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
I will say one complaint that I've had about the Penacony arc. One complaint. It was like probably one, I think the best arc in the game so far, is that the entire time, literally the entire quest for the past couple months, it's all been leading up to the Charmony Festival. Like, everything has been leading up to the Charmony Festival. And we were there for all of 5 minutes. Like, we didn't really... Like, the Charmony Festival was, like, so blown out of proportion through the entire quest, and then it was just a small little party on the ship. I get that it was, like, thrown off course, and, like, there... Because of, like, Sunday and the Order scheme and all that kind of stuff, but, like... If you're gonna, like...
I never expected
scream and
Pom-Pom to be so
advertise this huge
distraught.
festival the entire quest for
Those
literal
three nameless
months.
must have meant a lot, Pom-Pom.
Maybe deliver on it.
No one knows exactly when
Just a little bit.
Pom-Pom
Let
boarded
you
the
actually-
Express,
like, Robin
but
didn't even actually
one can
perform.
surmise that their journey has been filled with
She just
many
sang
hellos
over the
and
cutscene.
goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They
That's
still
actually
deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to
Put the scene in
Himiko.
the Discord? Okay,
When it comes to
I'll watch
comforting,
it.
there's no one better on the Express.
Pom Pom said we might run out of fuel.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But
Right.
because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Well, what
Only 2 more?
if the next 2
Isn't that
jumps
super
aren't
risky?
delayed?
Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least you'll be an adorable ice cube. Falling leaves must return to their roots.
When you put it like that, it doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melostanen.
Okay.
As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
I think, aren't we gonna end up on the second Xianzhou ship? Like the Lao Fu? Cause there's what? I think 6 of the planetary ships that fly around. Cause like all of the new characters look like they're from the Xianzhou that we saw
Or
in that one
perhaps you
trailer.
might consider a suggestion.
Black Swan?
Everyone?
Were you just
meet
chilling in
again.
March's room?
It's you! Why were are you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
What are you doing here?
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
We're going back to the Laofu, are we?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists.
There's so many new characters, you'd think they'd be advertising the new world.
A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land. Amphorius.
With 3 paths trying to take over the world?
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Oh no, she has Sunday.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace,
do not
you
kill
still
him.
Look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then?
Okay.
I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, It's waiting.
So she's letting him go
The
in
sweet
exchange
dream
from
still
something
continues,
from Robin?
and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
But only if he accepts.
A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
And there we go. Farewell, Penacony. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installation. Boot Hill has become a visitor. Robin has become a visitor. Not smart. Not after last time. Black Swan has become a visitor. Argentia has become a visitor. Alright. We have officially finished the Penacony arc. That was really, really good. I definitely think the last quest was probably the best. It was long and it was more like a movie, but it was really, really good. I really love the Sunday Order boss fight. It's really fun. Do I have enough for a temple? I do. I don't think I'm gonna get her again, but hey, I can dream. Nope. Building up pity. I don't know if I'm gonna pull on Jade. I don't think so. There's a lot of really nice characters coming out soon, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be pulling on Jade, but we'll see. Depends on how good she is. Maybe if she's like really good with Firefly, I might. Speaking of, I have to build Firefly now. It's probably gonna take me like all week, cause I don't have like any like energy saved up, but hopefully I'll be able to get her built by the next RL stream, which I think might actually, I would say next week because of the events, but I guess that depends on how long our Persona week goes. Plus, I want to try the new mode as well. But anyway, we are streaming Persona tomorrow, and then after that, we'll probably stream Persona every morning until we finish it. So we can start the DLC soon. Oh yeah, there's this combat mode too. I forgot about this. I'm gonna have to try this too. So much to do in Star Rail still. But, remember to watch the scene? I will. I'll watch the scene. Don't worry. I'll look on the Discord after the stream ends. But for now, everyone, I think this is about it for today. That was a really good quest. I'm really happy I ended up getting Firefly. Did have to go to pity for her, but I did end up winning the 50-50 and getting her, so I am happy. Got her light cone, so I don't have to build the destruction light cone, which is great. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Nice.